everybody, it's me, Gypsy from Smallwood Homestead. I've come to the decision that I'm going to try to post videos every Sunday. This one is coming to you late because I didn't come up with this decision until just today. It is currently Monday, October 1st. Yay! Fall, officially my favorite time of year. I am an October baby. My birthday is October 15th, so that makes me a Libra. So if any of you are into astrology and zodiac signs and all that good stuff, then you'll know exactly where I'm at on the spectrum. I was actually supposed to be born November 20th. My mother got me for an early birthday surprise. Her birthday actually was October 13th. So she turned 18 on the 13th, and then I was born on the 15th. So anyway, I thought I would give you kind of a brief update and tour around the place. There's some things that are going to be changing and some things that have been done. And so I'm going to turn the camera around. Oops, you probably just lost the half of me because I'm trying to do this backwards and using a reflection in a window. I'm going to turn the phone around and just kind of show you what's been going on. So here we go. So I just swept my porch because lots and lots and lots of leaves and rain. And one thing that I'm going to be doing, you see all this mess here and all of this, and you can see, this should show you how much rain I've had. My garbage man got the truck stuck right there at the top of my driveway. So with the help, financial help I should say, of my ex-husband, I'm going to get some gravel, and I want to gravel all the way up here. And I've decided that I would like to have a turnabout because sometimes backing up my car in the ice and snow is difficult. So I want to take the gravel. Of course, it'll go all the way down the driveway, but I want the gravel to come up here, come up this way. And because I have a small car, I can do this. I wouldn't do this with any, large vehicles. I have a Mini Cooper. It will fit. I've tried it. I'm going to drive or put gravel through here, all the way through here. And I have to move this chair because I just cut down this limb. It was hanging all the way over. It is now piled there on the burn pile, or, well, kind of a compost pile. But anyway, I'm going to have gravel all the way through here and all the way in front of my barn, because in the wintertime I do like to park in the barn. And I'm going to have it go all the way around this circle. And see, you can see how much rain I've had because there are tread marks everywhere between the mail truck, the garbage truck, and the FedEx truck. They have torn up my driveway, which wasn't in the greatest of shape anyway. You can see, look, almost all the rock is gone. My driveway was a virtual river, I would say, a week ago. So I want to get rock. What's funny is through here, the rock has, because it has shifted from up there, it is now all right in this area. But you'll see the mess the further we go down. Well, it looks like the mailman hasn't been by yet. But anyway, my driveway, yeah, it needs some serious help. And I have to get it done before winter, and we're already into October. And if any of you know anything about Southern Illinois, the weather changes on a dime. And we literally, you see the holes? That's a big hole. I had rivers on both sides. But the weather here, for the past 3 weeks, we have had temperatures in the mid-90s in the day. And then at night, we've dropped down to about 48. and 46. And you can see where they've been driving, trying to drive on the sides, on the edges, because look at this. Look at how deep that is. I mean, this, it's basically up to my wrist. Probably can't see real well. I would say it's probably a good 5 inches deep. This hole is, or this gutter, because that's what it looks like. It looks like a gutter. And it goes, you can see all of this used to be covered in rock. And now it's not. So I need to re-gravel the driveway. And this time around, I'm going to try to get larger stones because my ex-husband ordered it the last time and he used a different person and they basically gave us grit. It was almost all dust and he was very pissed off and I was very pissed off. And the guy did end up bringing an extra truck full, a truckload, and didn't charge us for it because it was so nasty. Something that's been happening, and this I have to give kudos to my ex-husband for, had lots of trees chopped down. Because you can see the brush there. I've been trying to open up the area around my house because it's too humid, and a lot of these trees are angled such that if the storms keep coming up and the ground keeps washing away, they're going to fall on my house. Or they're going to fall in very bad places. But on the good side, I'm going to have a whole hell of a lot of wood for this winter. Which you probably remember me talking about from previous videos about my issues with my wood stove. Well, I may have it taken care of. On October 10th, I've got a guy coming, or a guy, it may be a gal. I don't mean to be gender specific. I have a person coming to look at my fireplace and inspect the chimney and make sure that's safe. And if it is, my good friend Elena, bless her heart, lovely soul sister that she is, has offered to come and help me install my wood stove. So between the two of us, damn it, we women are gonna rock and we're gonna get it done. So, hopefully, if nothing else, I will have a fireplace for the winter, which will definitely help so that I don't end up with $500 heating bills like I did. In case you didn't know, I live in a mobile home that was built in 1990. So it's ancient. It is not insulated. And on top of it, a tree fell on this corner of the house and damaged it. And my father repaired it when he was still alive. So nothing is quite square. And on top of it, if you've noticed, my underpinning is starting to buckle. And I know that the trailer is settling some because in my kitchen, which is here, everything rolls off the counter. It either rolls off this way or it rolls backwards to the back. So I definitely have some settling issues. Right now, there's nothing I can do about it. This is what's left of my poor garden. I have learned a lesson because this was kind of a test garden anyway. It was just, you know, it was just a test. I wanted to see if anything would grow here because I really wanted to have a garden up near the house because the deer don't get this close to my house. But unfortunately, this doesn't get enough sun, and I discovered it floods. And the only thing I've gotten has been this cucumber. That's it. That cucumber. I mean, the tomato plants are up, but no tomatoes. Pepper plants up, but no peppers. See, I mean, I have lots of pepper plants, but no peppers. It just doesn't get enough sun out here. So I figured out another test place for next year in the spring. I'll prepare that this winter. Well, actually right before the winter, I will prepare it. Lots of brush that I need to burn. It may or may get done this year. I don't know. It may be used in the fireplace or in the wood stove. I don't know. Because I'd had so much rain lately, I had to cover the cat run again with plastic. And because it was raining so hard. Now you see where the litter boxes are. It was raining so hard that it got the litter boxes wet. So I had to cover it. Because we were having, 90-degree weather today, I uncovered it. This is my compost. It's where I put table scraps as well as the all-natural litter that I use when I scoop it. I scoop and fling. I fling it right there into the compost. And it works. It biodegrades and it's okay. There's another tree that I took down. And this is actually left over from the storm. It's a limb that the wind was so strong, it threw that limb into the ground. Into the ground. Yeah, that's how strong it was. So, I did also discover that this area all through here floods. I didn't know that before because before it was completely overgrown. And now that it's clear, I can see where it floods. I want to clear all of this. The goal is to get all of this cleared back. You can see this was clear at one point because this used to be my parents' burn barrel. You can still see garbage left. And in case you're wondering, my mother died in 2009 and my father died in 2012. So in, 6 years, this became this. It went from looking like that to looking like this in 6 years. So I want to get all this cleared back. I want to take it all the way back to back here behind the barn. Because I would like to have all this open. All of this open. I'd like my friends to be able to bring a tent and pitch a tent back here, if it's not raining, of course. Pitch a tent back there so they can enjoy it. I want to get rid of all of this and have it clear. As you can see, I have started on moving things, but I've been very sick. And another update, I'm going in Wednesday for some more tests on my heart. I have to have a CT scan of my arteries. Docs think that there might be a blockage in my heart and I may have to have open heart surgery. Don't worry, I'll update you because if that happens, I won't be posting videos for a while. But anyway, enough of that. We don't want to talk about negative things. Found out that these are edible. They are autumn olives. And my friends have said they make jam and they make fruit leather out of them. I actually ate one earlier today, and to me it was kind of bitter. It almost tasted like a tomato, but I'm thinking about harvesting some and trying to make fruit leather and just see what that tastes like. Because as you can see, I am overgrown with autumn olive. Autumn olive everywhere. You can see another old burn pit, and what's funny is like right there is a brick. I have no idea how it got there, but it's clearly been there a while because you see there's moss growing on it. Let's see if I can zoom in. There's moss growing on it. No idea. None whatsoever. And back through here, and I want to get all of this area cleaned out too. So these autumn olives will be gone eventually. But I discovered my mom and dad's old boat trailer. Now, of course, the tires are flat, but the metal on it is still good. And I've always wanted to try to build a tiny house. So I thought, I have a platform right there if I can just get it out. So, and if it looks like the trailer is in too bad a shape to actually use it for a tiny house platform, I'll just sell it for scrap metal. You know, because that's what you do. I have these panels of glass. I have 3 of them. I think 3. 1, 2, and then there's one here. My mom had used them as like a seed start, kind of a mini terrarium. And I kind of want to build like a cold storage, you know, but we'll see. I also thought about using one of these as the top of an extension to my cat run, because I would like to expand the cat run. I have a new cat, as you saw in the last video, in the unboxing video for the Witch's Trunk show for September, or maybe it was October. I introduced you to Tabitha, my newest kitten. So now that I have 4 cats, I'd like to give them more room to play and to, you know, just to go outside more, because they're not outside cats. Something interesting, I don't know if I've ever showed you this before, but I have a bent tree, and if you have ever heard about bent trees were used by the Native Americans to designate waterways. They are naturally bent this way. They grow this way. And it usually has something to do with water, underground water. And what's funny is just about, probably 50 feet that away, just over that ridge, is a creek. So the creek may have actually run through here at some point and bent this lovely, lovely tree. I learned about this actually online because there was a researcher in St. Louis, Missouri, who was studying the bent trees of I guess Southern Illinois, Southeast Missouri, parts of Kentucky, parts of Tennessee, and so I thought, wow, that's kind of neat, because I've got one of those trees, and it kind of makes sense because it is near a waterway. Let's see. Oh, we'll go back this way. My ex-husband did cut down some trees for me inside the garden that's here, because what I want to do, this actually was my mother's shade garden, and it has become overgrown with autumn olives and crepe myrtle, but it has some good things in it too. It's got some lily of the valley, it's got some fiddle ferns, I know there's monkshood in here. Let's see, over here, oh, it's dried out and been eaten. This is actually sassafras. So sassafras, which makes a wonderful tea. It's very good for the winter, helps thin the blood and keep you warm. Also got hostas. I've got wild ginger over here. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Look at all this. I've got this wild ginger, that's wild ginger. I have tons and tons of wild ginger. Just, yeah, lots and lots of stuff over here. And you can see that the pecan tree has been dropping, and the squirrels have been eating them faster than I can harvest them, than I can pick them up. And it's really, really sad, because I love pecans. But anyways, I guess that is about it. I'm not real sure what else to talk about. I'll try, like I said, I'm going to try really hard to put a video up every Sunday. That's the goal. So, by all means, click the bell icon so that you can get notified when I do post videos. Oh, that looks good too. But anyways, yeah, click the like button if you like my videos. Oh, it looks like I have I think this might be another sassafras. Click the like button, click subscribe, click the bell icon to get notified. Thank you again so much for watching, for listening, for hanging out with me. And hopefully Sunday I will be posting a video, provided I can get it done on time. Ooh, look at all these bugs. Wow. That's probably a good thing that I had that one cut down, huh? Wow. That is just crazy. If y'all have any ideas for videos that you'd like to see me do, I am going to try to do some more cooking videos and some more crafting videos. And if you like this kind of thing, let me know. If you like the updates, let me know. If you hate the updates, let me know. You know, I take constructive criticism. All that I ask is that you please, please, please be kind, be respectful, and, you know, love one another. Hang out, be groovy, and have a good time while you're doing it. You know, we're all in this together, and we can all agree to disagree, and we can all help each other out, too. So, I'm going to come back up the steps here and turn my camera around so that I can actually see you, or you can see me. There we go. Thanks again, everybody. I hope you've liked this update, and I'll chat with you later. Namaste, and have a fabulous day.